Long ago, in the year 480 BC, Greece faced one of the darkest moments in its history. A vast army from the east was moving toward it, an army so large that people said the rivers became smaller when the soldiers drank from them. This army belonged to the Persian Empire and was led by its powerful king, Xerxes I, a ruler who believed no force on earth could stop him. Cities had already fallen before him, and now Greece stood in his path. Greece was not united at this time. It was made of many city-states that often argued and fought each other, but the Persian threat was greater than their differences. If Persia won, Greece would lose its freedom, its culture, and its way of life. Between the Persian army and the heart of Greece was a narrow strip of land called Thermopylae, a rocky mountain pass beside the sea. In some places, the road was so narrow that only a few soldiers could stand side by side. The Greeks knew that if they could hold this pass, the great Persian numbers would mean nothing. This was where they decided to fight, not because it was easy, but because it was the only place where courage and discipline could stand against overwhelming force. The defense of the pass was led by Leonidas I, the King of Sparta. Sparta was famous across Greece for its warriors. From childhood, Spartan boys were trained to endure pain, hunger, and fear. They learned to obey the law and protect their homeland above all else. Leonidas knew the truth before he marched north. This battle could not be won in the normal sense. The Persian army was too large, but it could be delayed, and sometimes time is more powerful than victory. Leonidas chose 300 of his best soldiers, each one a father with a living son, so their families would not end with their deaths. Along with them came soldiers from other Greek cities, and together they formed a small force standing before the greatest army in the world. When Xerxes arrived at Thermopylae, he was surprised to see the Greeks still waiting. He expected them to run when they saw the size of his army. He waited for days, believing fear would break their courage, but the Greeks did not move. When the attack finally came, the Persians rushed into the narrow pass with confidence. They believed numbers alone would crush the defenders. Instead, they met a wall of shields and spears. The Greeks stood shoulder to shoulder in a tight formation, pushing back every attack. Persian soldiers fell again and again, unable to pass through the narrow road. For 2 days, the battle raged, and the pass became filled with blood, broken weapons, and bodies. Yet the Greeks still stood. But courage alone could not stop fate. A Greek trader named Ephialtes of Trachis came to Xerxes and revealed a hidden mountain path that led behind the Greek position. During the night, Persian soldiers marched silently through the mountains, and by morning, Leonidas knew the terrible truth. They were surrounded. Escape was still possible for many, and Leonidas ordered most of the Greek forces to leave and save themselves. Greece would need them alive for the battles still to come. He chose to stay behind with his Spartans and a small number of allies who refused to abandon him. As the final battle began, the Greeks did not wait to be surrounded. They charged forward into the enemy, fighting with everything they had. Spears broke, swords shattered, and when weapons were gone, they fought with bare hands. Leonidas fell in the fighting, and his men fought fiercely around his body until, one by one, they were killed. When the battle ended, the pass was silent. Persia had taken Thermopylae, but at a terrible cost. The sacrifice at Thermopylae sent a powerful message across Greece. The story of a small force standing against a mighty empire inspired the city-states to unite. Soon after, the Greeks defeated the Persian navy and later their army, ending the invasion. Thermopylae became more than a battle. It became a symbol of courage, duty, and sacrifice. It showed the world that even when defeat is certain, choosing honor and freedom can change the course of history.